thank you for joining us again this week for our Provider Weekly discussion. My name is Melissa Johnson, and I'm the Early Care and Education Manager here at the Partnership for Children of Johnston County. Because we are social distancing this week, we will not be wearing our face mask for our video.
Hi, I'm Melissa King, Special Projects Coordinator here at the Partnership. We have always known that child care providers are undervalued. But with the pandemic that's been going on lately, a lot of others have realized that child care providers are essential. So Melissa is going to offer you some ways to build on the momentum of the pandemic and keep the fire burning and the focus on the importance of early child care providers.
Yes, thank you, Melissa. So now is the time that is so important that we stand up and take action. We all need to be advocates for early childhood in the field. So we really need to take the momentum, like Melissa was saying, and go with it. So the best thing that you can do is stay informed on the current events happening in our field. Write, call, send messages to your local legislators. If we all work together, our voices will be heard. They are being heard, and we really need to band together and keep that going. Another thing that I would encourage you to do is to get involved in some sort of professional organization. By doing this, you will stay up to date on current events. You will build a network of other providers that can provide you with resources and help guide you. And you will be able to get more resources that can benefit you as a teacher, your center, your students, and your families. Some of the organizations that we recommend is NCAEYC, which is the National Association for the Education of Young Children, and our local affiliation, NCAEYC. With your membership to these organizations, one of your perks is that you will get a monthly subscription to a magazine. One of those magazines is Teaching Young Children, and this provides you with some great ideas that you can use in the classroom. One of the articles in our recent one is called Spark Creative Thinking Throughout the Day, and it gives you some great ideas on open-ended questions with highlights on each learning center. So you're really building on those critical thinking skills for your students and their cognitive development. Another subscription is the Young Children magazine, and this one is really geared more towards teachers and current events. So some of the highlighted articles for the most recent subscription, because of the pandemic, one is supporting anxious children in the preschool classroom, because a lot of the children have been dealing with trauma and experienced things that they wouldn't typically experience. This has some great ideas of how you as a teacher can provide different things in your classroom to assist those children. Another thing is it will keep you informed of local events, such as when the conference is, Week of the Young Child, and so different things going on in the early childhood community so that you can stay involved. And it's not just geared towards preschool. There are also some articles in here, like here's one about supporting toddlers with coping with separation anxiety, and there's another article in here regarding infant and toddler pre-literacy programs. So this has great ideas and resources for teachers working with all age groups. So a third idea of how to get involved is to go back to school. I know that's a scary idea for a lot of teachers, but you're never too old to learn. So things in our field are constantly changing, and with research, we're always coming up with new inventive ways that we can do things better. So by going back to school, you will be able to stay up to date on what is best practice and what you can do best in your classroom to support your center, to make your job easier, to support your children and your families. I know that there are a lot of barriers and hurdles that a lot of people see when they think of going back to school, and so we do have some resources available to assist you with that and to try to take some of those burdens off of you. A couple of the programs we have available are teach and wages.
Another area of stress for early child care providers is the ability to obtain affordable health insurance. We have the Partnership's TIP program that can help assist with that. We'll be hosting a Q&A session on Thursday, July 30th at 6:30 p.m. where we'll answer any questions that you may have about TIP, wages, teach, and we'll also have a special guest from NCAEYC to join us to answer any questions you may have regarding that. Thank you for joining us today, and we hope to see you on Thursday, July 30th.